So today is March 10th. It's a beautiful day. And the objective is to prepare for the unit 7, 8, and 9 exam. Okay, which is tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow, Monday. Okay. Now, with this review, I'm pretty sure you're going to do very well. But anyways, let's begin with Unit 7, Lesson A. Unit 7, Lesson A. Here we practiced relative clauses. Remember, we use relative clauses to give more information about people and things. It's a good way to make 2 sentences into 1. So we have 3 relative pronouns. Esmeralda, what are the relative pronouns?
Relative pronouns.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't remember, teacher. Sorry.
You don't remember? All right. Well, I'll give you a hint. The first one is who.
Oh,
That.
God.
And the last one is
I'm sorry.
which. Okay. Who, that, and which. Those are the 3 relative pronouns. Exactly. And we use who for what?
Person.
For a person or people. We use which for a thing or things. And we use that for people
Both.
and things. Exactly. Now, remember, sometimes the relative pronoun is a subject. Sometimes it is an object. Look, as a subject, it would look something like this. Carla is the woman who helps me with my Spanish. In this case, who is the subject because it goes before the verb. Okay. Who is the subject because it goes before the verb. It represents a subject. Now, as an object, it would look something like this. My mom is a person who I can trust. Okay. Who is the object? Because it represents the receiver of who I trust. Kind of like I trust or I can trust her. But instead of saying her, I use who. My mom is a person, I can trust her. Combine the 2 sentences, my mom is a person who I can trust. All right, so I'm about to give you some sentences and you tell me which ones are correct. This is number 1. And this one is for Viviana. Number 1, A, I have a friend who lives in Florida. Or B, I have a friend who he lives in Florida. Which one is correct, Vivi?
Mm, the letter A.
Letter A, right? Exactly. Can you tell us why? Or it's kind of difficult to explain?
Uh, I think because the friends it's in the first part, it's not necessary to repeat he.
Oof, wonderful. That's exactly why. That's exactly why. We use these relative pronouns to replace the subject or to replace the object so we don't repeat it and repeat it. All right. No questions yet. Number 2. This one is for Melissa. Melissa, A or B?
The letter A, teacher?
Letter A?
Yes.
Why?
Because and the letter B is repeating the subject, who and I. No, I don't know,
Well,
teacher.
Why?
oh, sorry. Here. What about
Mm,
there?
the letter A.
It's correct.
Yeah, because he's talking about um his or her dad already. Yeah.
Excellent. Cool. Yeah, exactly. And it's not necessary to use who here in this case. Whenever who, that, and which is the object, it's not necessary to include it. So I have 2 ways of saying this. I can say, my dad is a guy who I trust, or my dad is a guy I trust. And both of them are correct. It sounds kind of weird in Spanish. Mi papá es un hombre yo confío. It's kind of weird. But in English, it's correct. It's correct. Now, there are 2 things I want to say to you. I'm going to write it over here in red. Number 1, I need you to stop saying the number 1 or the letter A. Okay, everybody does this, and I tell you all the time, and I'm going to keep telling you until you stop. Don't use the. Okay, in English we just say number 1, number 2, or you could say the first one or the first letter, but it's kind of weird to say that. You could just say number 1 or letter A, or number 2 letter B, without the. Remember that. And also whenever you don't know the sex of something, you can use the pronouns they, or their, them, theirs. You can use those pronouns. For example, if somebody says, I don't know, I went to the doctor today. And if somebody says, what did he say? It's kind of weird to assume the doctor is a man. So in English, we would say, what did they say? Even though it's one doctor, we can use they. Yes, they is plural, but we use it when the sex of a person is ambiguous. Okay? So it's kind of like inclusive language. All right, for all of my feminists, English is cool. Now, that's off topic. I'm going to erase this. Choose the correct sentence. Number 3, this one is for Rociel. Rociel, how are you doing today?
I'm okay, teacher.
That's good, that's good. What would be the correct answer for number 3, Miss Gonzalez?
Letter A,
Letter A, why?
because which is for things, and we talk about she. She is a person.
She's a person, yes. And good job. And all of the sentences, all of the questions with relative clauses are gonna be like this. Easy peasy?
Yes.
All right.
Demons question.
No more questions?
No.
All right, I like that.
For now.
Here we go. In this lesson, Unit 8, no, sorry, Unit 7, Lesson B, we practice some phrasal verbs. All right, now phrasal verbs, you can use them for anything, for anything. I think the first phrasal verb that you learn is wake up. What time do you wake up? I wake up at la la la. Wake up is a normal, one of the most common phrasal verbs. But these phrasal verbs in particular, we use these phrasal verbs from this lesson to talk about dating and relationships. You know, all of them are about dating and relationships. Break up, get along, go back, go out. You know, all of these are about relationships. Some of them have different meanings. You know, they're not always about relationships. But these are. And I want you to remember the meaning. On the exam, I'm going to test you on the meaning. One important verb that is extremely common in English is grow up. Grow up. Adriana Camacho, what is the past of grow up? Are you there?
Sorry, I wasn't growing.
Like this?
I don't remember.
No, it's not that. Can somebody help her?
Grew up.
How do you spell that, Mr. Romero?
Grew.
Grew, yes. Grew up. That is the past. Remember that. One important thing, and I want you to remember this. We use grow up for humans. We use grow up for humans to talk about getting older or getting bigger. Getting older, más viejo, getting bigger, más grande. Okay, by age and by size. You know, like children, they get bigger as they get older. We do not use this for other things. How can I say, Florentina, how can I say crecí en Acapulco?
I grew up in Acapulco.
I grew up in Acapulco. Excellent. Thank you. Alejandra, how can I say los árboles crecieron?
Tree grew up. The trees grew up.
Grew up? No, remember I told you it's only for humans. So in this case,
Yes.
the trees grew
Okay.
with no up. So
Okay.
remember that this is really important. This happens a lot to a lot of people. They want to use grow up for everything, but it only works for humans.
Okay.
And maybe animals you are attached to. We use grow up for humans and animals you are attached to talk about getting older and getting bigger. For example, if I have a little dog, I don't know, a pug, and I love my pug, I can say, my pug is growing up so fast. But it's like a child to me. You know, when you are attached, it's like a child. It's like your little human, your little baby. But only in that case. If the animal is not like close to you, you just say grow. Okay, just say grow. So just to test you a little bit more, how can I say, let's see, Rociel, mis hermanos están creciendo rápido.
My brothers grew up.
Están creciendo.
Grew.
Están creciendo.
I'm sorry. Grew? No.
Come. Growing.
Growing so fast.
Huh?
With
Mis,
up.
yeah.
Growing up so fast.
So
Why
fast.
not so fast?
Well, tan rápido, yeah. In that case, yeah. So fast. Okay. Here, let me give you the conjugation of this verb. Okay, so, oops, sorry, I put past. Grow up is the present, or let's say the base verb. Grows up is third person singular in the present. To grow up is the infinitive. Growing up is the present participle. Grew up is the past form, and grown up is the past participle. Okay, just so you can keep that in mind, because it's such a common verb. So Daniel, how can I say mi hijo ha crecido mucho?
My son has grown up. That's not it.
Okay, my son has grown up a lot. Yeah. Yes. On the test, you're gonna have a question on grow up. It's gonna be like this. You're gonna have to choose the correct sentence. I'm gonna write everything is really easy because I explained it to you. But if I hadn't explained it to you, it would have been hard. Viviana, what's the correct answer?
Letter A.
Letter A. Good. The other forms don't exist. Well, they exist, but they're not correct. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Any questions on grow up? No? All right. Well, I want you to write one sentence with the verb grow up. It can be in the present, the past, the future, whatever you want. But write one sentence with grow up. You can change it to grew up, grown up, whatever you want. Sentences. Mr. Romero.
Sorry, what?
One sentence, man. Let me hear your sentence.
A sentence using what? Sorry.
Grow up.
Okay, we grew up in Chilpancingo.
Repeat that, please.
We grow up in Chilpancingo.
All right.
No?
Cool. Cool. It's fine. It's fine. Good improvisation. Ms. Borjas. One sentence.
My sister grew up in San Luis.
In San Luis. Nice. Miss Robles.
Children grow up very fast.
Yes, that's true, especially in this generation.
Grew up.
Yeah.
Grew,
Ooh,
grew
good.
up. Grew up.
Excellent, excellent. Miss Puertos, how are you?
Hi, fine. Thank you.
One sentence with grow up.
They grew up is the correct pronunciation in Charlotte, but born in California. Grew up. Grew up.
Grew up. One more time, one more time.
Grew up.
Ah, good, good, good.
Grew up.
But no, your sentence. I want to hear it one more time.
They grew up in Charlotte, but born in California.
But we're born in California. Okay, nice. Rociel?
My mom grew up in Venezuela.
Nice. Miss Camacho?
My niece is growing up so fast.
Thank you. Laurentina, your last name is always hard for me. Is it Baez?
País.
Baez.
País.
Okay. So one sentence with grow up.
I grew up in Monterrey.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Norteña. And
Yeah.
Viviana, how about you?
My dog is growing up a lot.
Nice. You love your dog.
Yes.
Okay, excellent. All right, well, that's it for grow up. It is not the only verb that's going to come on the test from this lesson. There's also two more verbs. You need to know what settle down is. Do you remember what it is?
Yes. Sentar cabeza.
Yes. Es pegar tu cabeza con la mesa. All right, so settle down. In the past, it would be settled down. Third person settles down. Present participle, settling down. What else? Oh yeah, infinitive, to settle down. And the past participle would be settled down again because it is a regular phrasal verb. Now, you need to be very careful. On the test, I'm gonna tell you something between, it's gonna be very confusing. It's gonna say settle down, marry down, And it's going to say marry with. All of them sound very similar. But marry down is not correct. It's not a phrasal verb. And marry with is a phrasal verb, but you need to use it before a thing. For example, well, no, sorry. Marry with is not correct either. I think in Spanish, do we say él está casado con la? Yes?
Yes.
Yes.
Casado con, y con normalmente is with, but in English, it's married to. He is married to Sherry. Okay, we never say marry with.
Okay.
Okay, he is married to Sherry, or Sherry is married to him. So remember, marry down and marry with is not correct English. Remember, it is settled down.
Marry down means something?
No, it does not mean anything.
No? Okay.
All right. Do you think it's a good idea to have a lot of boyfriends or girlfriends before you settle down?
Yes.
Just answer yes or no. Viviana, what do you say?
Yes.
Yes. Laurentina, what do you say?
Yes.
Yes. Daniel?
Yes.
Of course.
All right. Oh, we got Adriana, what do you say?
Yes.
Okay. Melissa?
Yes.
All right. Rociel?
Yes, teacher.
Oh my God. Alejandra, how about you?
Yes.
Yes. Celine, how about you?
I agree.
Oh my God. Very good. Very good. Yes. Oh, how the times have changed. Well,
What do you think?
You?
of course. No, I can't be a hypocrite. I had a lot. So it's normal. It's normal.
Okay.
Well, one more type of question that's going to be here. You need to know fly back, flies back, to fly back, flew back, and flown back. And this is easy. It means to return to a place by airplane. Okay, to return to a place by airplane. You can drive back, or you can fly back, or you can walk back if you don't have money. Now, what is break up?
Romper.
Romper is break. But what is break up?
Tomar un respiro.
What did you say, Rosé?
Tomar un respiro.
No, let's take a break. Let's take a break.
Terminar una
Una
relación.
relación.
Yes. And a relationship. Es que romper is break. For example, rompí mi vaso. I broke my.
Exacto, sí.
And a
Romper,
relationship.
romper.
Pero pues si romper una relación, ya.
Era eso.
And a relationship. Well, a casual relationship, no? Because if it's a marriage, that's not breakup, that is divorce. It's more serious, okay?
More expensive.
Yeah, I know. And
Yes.
yeah. Go out? What is go out? Besides literally taking your body outside, what is go out?
Be no, I don't know. Go salir con alguien.
Okay, yeah.
Be boyfriend and girlfriend.
Yeah, to have a boyfriend or a girlfriend. And we usually use it like, or maybe not even to have boyfriend, just to date. No? Andar de citas. Date. And we usually say, I go, or I'm going out with this guy, or I'm going out with this girl. You know, I'm dating. Estoy saliendo. But if you want like something more firm, like, you know, this is mine, this is my man, this is my woman, you would say, I go out with fulano. I go out with, let's see, Carol. Carol goes out with Daniel. Daniel, do you know Carol?
Yeah, I know. I met her
Oh,
many years ago.
okay. Cool. All right. Well, you need to know the difference between those. I'm not going to give you an example from the test because it's going to be so obvious. But if you know the difference between those verbs, you'll do good on that part. Okay. Any questions? All right. So in Unit 8, lesson A, we talked about wishes in the present and future, and hypothetical situations for the present and future. It was a kind of a tough lesson for a lot of us. Well, you know what wishes are. Wishes are used for strong desires. No, strong desires, something that you really want. But the structure is weird. We have to use a subject and then wish, some type of form of wish. It can be third person, wishes, or in, wish or wishes. And then another subject, and then the verb in the past form. Now the past part is the past form. For example, I wish I had more money. This is like the common wish, the conventional wish for people. I wish I had more money. And we normally use wish in this structure when we're talking about ourselves, or when another person is wishing about themselves. I wish I had more money. My mom wishes she had more free time, or something like that. Class, right now, I want you to improvise a wish. Beginning with Laurentina. Laurentina, her face. I wish I
spoke English fluently.
Wonderful wish. Okay, you will soon, don't worry.
Oh.
All right, Adriana.
I wish I could travel to other continent.
Nice. Do you have a visa?
No.
Don't worry, we'll get you a visa soon. Rociel.
I wish I travel to Chile tomorrow. No?
Travel to Chile? Yeah, that's fine. It's for the future.
Okay.
Nice. Celine?
I wish I had more hours in the day.
Wow. She's a busy woman. Alejandra?
I wish I know Canada.
I wish what?
I know.
No is in the present.
I knew
There you go.
Canada.
One more time. Say it correctly.
I wish I knew Canada.
All right. Now let's add a little American accent to that word. Canada.
Canada.
Canada. So your mouth is long, and wide. Canada.
Canada.
There you go. Canada. And Melissa?
Teacher, I don't know how to say patinar. I wish I could knew
Skate.
patinar, but not with the rollers, not with the patineta, con patines.
Patines, like the little shoes with wheels.
Yeah,
Yeah, skate.
skate. I
Or-
wish I
Or
Sorry.
roller skate.
roller skate.
Say it. Say your sentence.
I wish I could knew roller skate. No,
Well, I wish I could roller skate,
okay.
or I wish I knew how to roller skate.
Okay.
Which one do you prefer?
No, sorry. I wish I could roller skate.
Yes.
Okay.
Daniel?
I wish I learn to play violin.
Yeah. Wish I learned to play violin. Nice. And Viviana?
I wish I could travel to Switzerland.
To where?
Switzerland.
Switzerland, yes.
This?
Yes.
It's Switzerland.
Sweet.
Switzerland.
Switzerland.
Switzerland. You like Switzerland? Why Switzerland? That's interesting. Nobody has ever said that in my life.
It's an interest because I think they have a lot of good place or views.
Yeah.
Yes. What about Ukraine? Do you wish you could visit Ukraine?
What?
Do you wish you could visit Ukraine? I'm just kidding, Viviana. All right, now let's see. Ukraine's a beautiful place too. It's just going through a lot right now.
Yeah.
All right. Now, on the exam, you're gonna have something like this. I wish, and then it's gonna have this. The answer is gonna be A, I could dance. B, could dance. Or C, danced. What is the correct answer, ladies and gentlemen?
Hey,
Letter A, yes. I wish I could dance. Why is B and C wrong?
Because I need a subject.
Excellent. You need a subject. All right, and that's just one part of this lesson. The next part is the hypothetical situations for the present and the future. Something like this. Remember, my first wish is I wish I had more money. So if I had more money, I would dedicate more time to helping disadvantaged children. So the structure for this is if plus the subject plus the verb in the past. And then again, a subject, and then would, and then a base verb. Now you could also change would to could, maybe even may or might, but 99% of the time is going to be with would, because we use would to imagine our behavior in a situation. So if I say, if I had more money, I am imagining my behavior. What I would do is I would dedicate more time to help disadvantaged children. But I could also say could, because could is like to talk about an ability or possibility, but whatever is better. Whatever you prefer.
Okay.
So on the test, you're gonna have something like this. If the answer is gonna be had, B, I have, or C, I had. What is the correct answer?
Letter C.
Yes.
Letter C. Good. If I had more free time, I would spend more time with my son. Why not letter A, Daniel?
Because we don't have the subject first.
Thank you.
And
Okay, that's it. You don't have the subject. And Melissa, why not letter B?
Because we need the past form of the verb.
Good job, good job. Yes. Melissa, you're good at explaining things. All right. Go to the next lesson. This one is a little tough because you have to learn all of these phrasal verbs. Worry about, buy for, borrow from, apologize for, etc., etc. Unit 8, lesson B. In this lesson, we are asking about imaginary situations in the present or future. And we are also using phrasal verbs for problem solving. Okay, we saw phrasal verbs for relationships and I guess going out with people. In this case, they are for problem solving. Worry about, buy for, borrow from. They're all about fixing problems, solving problems. One of the verbs that I really want you to focus on is worry about. Because in Spanish, what is worry about?
¿Por algo?
preocuparse de algo, por algo.
Yes, preocuparse por. And generalmente por is for, but not in this case. So we have to be very careful because worry about is a common verb in English. So on the test, it's going to be very easy.
Ay.
So easy, no? What's the correct answer, Laurentina?
Letter C.
Let us see. Let us see. Good, good, good. He told me that I shouldn't worry about anything. All right. Now this next one, I'm not going to tell you. I'm just going to let you figure it out on your own. What is the correct answer here? Comprarle una sudadera a mi papá.
B. Letter B.
Good. Good, good, good. Buy a sweater for. A lot of people say buy a sweater to, or buy something to. No, it's buy something for. So what is buy something for in Spanish?
Comprar algo para.
Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Got you. Please, in your notebook, write a sentence with worry about and another one with buy for. I'll give you 1 minute. Daniel?
Present.
Go ahead.
Okay. She was worried about their house rent.
You can just say rent.
Huh?
You can just say rent. No, you don't have to say house. She's worried about the rent.
With the rent. Okay. I use the possession house rent.
The house is rent. It sounds like it could be correct, but it's not.
Okay.
When we talk about rent, well, we only talk about a house or an apartment. So it's not necessary to emphasize.
Okay, okay. Good.
And buy for?
He couldn't buy anything for her fiance.
That's that. All right. Viviana?
My mom worry about her sons. No?
One more time. My mom what?
Worry about her sons.
It's third person, no? Third person singular. You gotta adjust the verb. So don't say worry, say worries. Yeah.
Okay.
And buy for?
I want to shop. What is the correct yearly? Yearly.
Oh, that's a hard word. Jewelry. Jewelry. Hold on. Let's say it slowly. Jewelry.
Jewelry for my mom.
Okay.
Jewelry.
It's kind of hard. Jewelry. Or what is it? Jewelry. Okay, you want to buy jewelry for your mom? That's nice. Good daughter. And one more person, Alejandra.
Yes, my mom prepare food. I don't worry about what I will eat.
Como tú. And buy for?
I will buy toys for my nephews.
Nice. Good auntie. Good auntie. All right. Now, of course, the other part of this lesson is asking about imaginary situations, the present or future. I have one question here. What would you do if you knew the cure to cancer? Adriana, what is the best answer? What is the correct answer?
Okay.
Be careful. Be very careful.
I think it has to be in past.
Does it? Can somebody help her?
Letter B.
Letter B. That would be correct. Yes. Remember, the word would makes it hypothetical, makes it imaginary. Without would, it's not imaginary. So I helped people that are suffering is como ayudé a la gente que estaba sufriendo. It's not imaginary. I would help people is yo ayudaría. So it's definitely more like imaginary, hypothetical. And of course, letter C has would too, but then it has the verb in the past. Never, 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 never put a verb in the past after would or after any modal for that matter. After modals, you always use a base verb. Usually there are a lot of exceptions in English, but I don't think there's an exception for that rule. Never use a verb in the past after a modal. Okie dokie.
Okay.
Now, our most recent lessons, Unit 9, Lesson A. Please open your book to page 87 so you can use the grammar box or the grammar chart to help you. Unit 9, Lesson D. Well, no, sorry, Lesson A. In this lesson, we practice indirect questions or embedded questions or questions within questions and questions within sentences. Now, these are all the different names for the same lesson, but that's not the important. The name is not important. You know, the function is important. Like, why do we use this? Well, can somebody pull up your notes and tell me why we use these types of questions?
For sounds more.
Check your notes. We practiced this last week, so.
To be more polite.
To sound more polite, thank you. What else? Is that all?
No.
I think there were 3 reasons, but I don't remember myself. That's why I'm asking you. I don't have all my notes with me right now.
To sound nicer.
You found your notes, Viviana?
Yes.
What's the 3rd one?
Less direct.
Okay, very good. To sound less direct.
Sometimes psychologically intelligent.
Very good. Psychologically.
Uh-huh.
Good. Good, good, good. So I have a question. Well, I have a question that is a question for you to answer.
So,
Number one, could you tell me A, where is your house? B, where your is house? Or C, where your house is? What would be the correct answer?
Who?
Anybody?
Letter C.
Letter C, yes. Why, Rociel?
Because you need to use question word, then the subject, and then the verb.
Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful. Ms. Gonzalez, I think you could be a teacher. All right. You can teach in elementary school and middle school and high school.
Online.
Online, oh my God, yes, in your free time. All right. Do you know A, which shirt she wants? B, which does she want shirt? C, which shirt does she want? Class. Ooh, Lorentina is scratching her head. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard. All right.
Letter A.
Letter A. Very good. Do you know which shirt she wants? Good. Because we have the question word, then this, well, the question word is which shirt, the subject is she, and the verb is wants. Remember, sometimes the question word can be two words. This happens a lot with what and with which. And another one, but I forgot which one. But yeah. Okay. And those are indirect questions. You have the formula, study the formula. Do you have any questions with this?
No.
No. Okay. All right. The questions are going to be like that. All right. So if you can, you know, answer those questions, then you can answer the questions on the test.
Okay.
Page 88. Unit 9, lesson B. Here, some more phrasal verbs. Oh my gosh, phrasal verbs back to back, back to back. Separable phrasal verbs. Okay, in this case, the phrasal verbs that we used are for technology. We use these phrasal verbs to talk about how technology works, how it functions, no? And these are, they are separable. They are separable. Who's been very quiet? Celine, how do you say apaga la luz?
Turn off the light.
Turn off the lights. All right. Now, she said turn off the light, and that would be correct, but it's more common to say turn off the lights. Even if it's one. Even if it's one, I don't know why, but it's just more common. It just slips off the tongue better. Turn off the lights. What's another way of saying apaga la luz, Rociel?
Turn. Ah, yeah. Turn the light off.
Turn the lights off. ¿Quieres quedar con la luz? Turn.
Turn it off.
It. It. Here I'm using the plural form.
They. No.
Them.
Then turn them off. Good. And Adriana, is it okay to say turn off them?
No. No.
Very good. Capital N-O. No, never. Nada. Zilch. We don't use the pronoun outside of the phrasal verb. No, no, no. You can use the appropriate noun outside, but not the pronoun. All right, so on the test, it's gonna be a piece of cake. It's gonna be something like this. I'm sorry. I don't know how turn it up. How to turn it up. Let's see. Like to turn it up. What's the correct answer? Letter B. Why, Rociel?
No, I don't say anything.
Who said it?
I don't know, teacher. I don't understand.
Me.
Adriana. Why, Adriana?
Because you have to put to turn.
Yes, that's another thing I forgot, right?
What?
We're asking for help. Asking for help. Rociel, the reason why is that when we ask for help, like for example, do you know, can you tell me? I was wondering if you knew. After these types of expressions, when you want to ask somebody for help, we're going to use the question word and then an infinitive. For example, what to do, where to go, how to do. Who to talk to. You know, I think all of them work except with when. No, you can actually use when to and do something. Okay, when you're asking for help, you can do that. So, Rociel, if I want to ask you, ¿sabes cómo bailar? How do I say that in English?
Do you know how to dance?
How to dance.
Pero pregunté fue por la respuesta de I'm sorry, I don't know how to turn it up.
Yeah,
Is the same?
it's the same.
Mm.
It's an indirect question. You know, do you know how to dance? It's indirect.
Ah, yeah.
And yeah, and this is indirect too.
Yeah.
Okay, okay.
Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. Let's see, Florentina. ¿Me podrías decir dónde comprar taquis? Could you tell me?
Where to buy takis?
Buy taquis, yeah. Florentina, do you like taquis?
Yes, I like it.
Ah, yeah, that's cool. Awesome, awesome. Okay. Let's see. Another one. This one is from Melissa. Melissa,
Yes, teacher.
¿me podrías decir cuándo ir a la tienda?
Can you tell me when when to go? No.
Yes.
To the store.
To the store, yeah. Can you tell me when to go to the store? Nice.
Bueno. Teacher, if I say, could you tell me when I to go? No, it's incorrect.
I to go, yeah, it would be weird.
Okay.
You could say, could you tell me when I need to go to the store?
Okay.
Yeah, you don't always have to use an infinitive. You know, you can use the indirect question. Question word, subject, verb. But this is just another option. And it means the same thing. These two sentences mean the same thing.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
You're welcome. You need to know the difference between these phrasal verbs. Put down, take off, and turn down. What is put down?
Poner,
Poner. Give me an example.
I put down my bag
Okay.
in the floor. I don't know. On the table. On the table.
Table, no, porque en la piso es mala suerte. So on the table, I put down my bag on the floor. On the table. In Spanish, what would that be?
Yo bajo mi bolsa de mochila en la mesa.
Yo puse mi
O yo
mi-
pongo.
Exacto, mi mochila en la mesa.
Yo dejo.
Okay.
Dejar.
Dejar.
También.
Sure.
Poner, dejar, bajar.
Okay. And take off. Spanish.
I'm not sure.
Quitarse.
Quitarse. How do I say me quito la ropa cuando llego a casa? I
take off
Take.
my clothes when I get home.
All right.
Good.
When I get home.
And turn down. Like with the radio.
Bajar.
Okay. How do I say bájale a la música?
Turn down to the music.
Turn down the music.
Please
Or what else? Turn
The music down.
the music down. And using a pronoun,
Turn it down.
turn it down. Excellent.
stop.
Okay. And that is all for the grammar and vocabulary. You're also going to have a reading. It's a monster. The reading is a monster. Okay, it's a very big reading. But it's only 3 questions. And then you're going to have a listening. The listening is going to be in British English. So it's going to be interesting. Okay. Please study. Please study. And that'll be all for my part. Do you have any questions?
No.
No, teacher.
No.
No, next class maybe.
Yeah, next class on Tuesday. Tuesday.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Exam.
Yeah, of course. This day.
All right. Well, ladies and Daniel, thank you for coming to the class. I'll see you on Monday. Please study. Take
See
care.
you. Bye bye.
Thank you,
See
teacher.
you. Thank you, teacher.
Have a nice
Bye,
weekend.
guys.
Ciao.
Thank you too.